Today was a very exciting day at school because today was report card day. Tom woke up early. His heart was beating a little fast. What if my grades aren't good? He wondered. At school, everyone felt nervous. Then his teacher walked in with a big smile. "Boys and girls," she said, "you worked so hard this term. I'm proud of you." Tom took a deep breath. When his name was called, he walked up and got his report card. He opened it slowly. Math, good. Art, excellent. Tom's face lit up. He had worked hard, and hard work pays off. That evening, Dad said something surprising. "Guess what? Tomorrow we're going to the mountains." Tom jumped up. "Really? Really?" Dad laughed. "But first, we need to pack." Tom ran to his room. He packed his warm coat, hat, and gloves. He added thick socks and extra clothes. Then he looked at his teddy bear. "Mom, can Teddy come too?" Mom smiled. "Of course. When you bring something you love, you feel braver." Tom gently placed Teddy in his suitcase. Being prepared is important. The next morning, Dad got the car ready. He carefully placed the suitcases in the trunk, heavy ones on the bottom, nothing loose. Tom watched closely. Then Dad checked the tires. "We're heading to the mountains," he said. "We need winter tires." "Why?" Tom asked. "Winter tires grip the snow better," Dad explained. "They help keep us safe." He also packed snow chains. "If the snow gets deep, we'll use these." Tom learned something new. Before a trip, you prepare for safety. After their break, Tom went back to the slope. This time he felt more confident, more balanced, and more brave. He skied all the way down. At the bottom, Mom and Dad were cheering. They were proud. That night, they sat by the fireplace. Tom held Teddy in his lap and sipped hot chocolate. He thought about his day. "I packed my suitcase. We traveled safely. I learned from a teacher. I fell, but I stood back up. I rested when I needed to." After skiing for a while, Tom's cheeks turned bright red and his hands felt cold. Dad said, "Let's take a break." "But I'm having fun," Tom said. Dad smiled. "When you play sports, your body needs rest and energy." Nearby, smoke was rising from a grill. Tom smelled something amazing. "What's that smell?" Dad laughed. "When people come to the mountains, they love eating sausage sandwiches." They got hot sausage sandwiches. The bread was warm and crispy, and the sausage was sizzling. Tom took a big bite. "Wow! That's delicious," Mom said. "When you're cold and tired, food gives your body energy." Tom felt warmer. His hands weren't so cold anymore. Resting and eating are part of staying strong. After their break, Tom went back to the slope. This time he felt more confident, more balanced, and more brave. He skied all the way down. At the bottom, Mom and Dad were cheering. They were proud. That night, they sat by the fireplace. Tom held Teddy in his lap and sipped hot chocolate. He thought about his day. "I packed my suitcase. We traveled safely. I learned from a teacher. I fell, but I stood back up. I rested when I needed to, and I tried again." A small smile appeared on his face. Happiness comes from trying, learning, and not giving up. When the vacation ended, Tom understood something important. If you work hard, you grow. If you prepare, you stay safe. If you fall, you stand up. If you get tired, you rest. And when your family is with you, you are never alone. This wasn't just a winter trip. It was a learning adventure.